VTQ Delivery of Results, submitting the checkpoint data. There are two stages of the VTQ Delivery of Results activity, the first being the submission of data. The VTQ Information Hub has a comprehensive guide on how to go through this process, including how to locate the student data in Walled Garden, how to complete the data, and how to submit this. This can be found on our website by clicking on Qualification Delivery, VTQ Information Hub, scrolling down and clicking on VTQ Timely Delivery of Results, and on the right-hand panel, here you can download the Centre Guidance. To start this activity, you need to go to the Centre Services tab in Walled Garden. Underneath this, you need to click on the EDI File Upload tab. And then from the drop-down, you need to select Submit Delivery of Results Checkpoint Data. Underneath this, you then need to select the relevant centre that this applies to, and then you can select the relevant qualification number. There is additional functionality now where you can search by enrolment number to help with this process, but we recommend using this once the initial data is completed and amends need to be completed rather than in the initial stages. You can also search previously certificated students. This information has been removed from all the data following your feedback from last year to help with viewing the relevant students who need to meet the ROC, but can still be viewed by selecting this option. Once you've got the right criteria, you can hit search. On the right-hand panel, you can see all the data has loaded. The qualification and valid grades will appear at the top of the screen along the top, along with active registrations, and how many are allocated for each type of certification intention, whether this is a yes, no, withdrawn, or retake. Please note for qualifications showing as not started on the VTQ summary page, as long as there is nothing showing as outstanding, this can be ignored. If anything shows as outstanding, the centre needs to action these. So in this situation, there is 89 outstanding. If a qualification has active registrations, but no outstanding students on the summary page, centres can ignore. Only need to input data if those students are intending to resit or certificate again. For the second window, this data should all already be visible, and this checkpoint should just be to confirm the process. You can download the data if needed, and this is advised if you have to make multiple amends. Please note before you upload the data, if asked whether to remove leading zeros in the centre number field, you need to select no, or the data will fail. This information, along with other useful tips, is available in the user guide. You can see below the active student registrations. You can edit directly in this data if you find this easier, or if there are fewer to amend. If you are selecting yes, this means they should be completing in August. If you select retake or yes, the predicted grade and progression sections open up, and this data has to be added. Please note for the predicted grade, this is for the overall qualification and not the individual component. In the progression section, you have the options UCAS, employment, and other not applicable. If students are not relying on the qualification for progression, you can select not applicable. Remember, once you've selected all the certification intentions for the students due to certificate, you need to scroll down to the bottom and hit Save. This does not happen automatically. You can then return to this data as and when you need to until you are happy to submit. When you've completed the submission and/or the checks, you must hit the Submit button. This then locks down the data, and this is submitted into our system and then processed overnight before the reconciliation process can take place. If you have any questions or need any support with this activity, information can be found on the VTQ Information Hub on our website. This includes up-to-date communications on this activity and various guidance documents to help you through the process. If you have any questions, you can also speak to one of our Centre Operations team by phone or by email.